said in the past, a lot of times, most of us cannot make a good purchase from a shop, whether that is AEW, WWE. So the next option is to go with a belt maker. Now, what happens if you cannot do that kind of purchase either? Well, a lot of people tend to crap on eBay. When you do, whether it's you buy a belt or you bid on a belt, obviously you are taking your chances. But in reality, there is a lot of good options on eBay as well. So today we'll be talking about one purchase that I did make on a belt, which I won, and that was the NWA United States Championship. This is one of the classics from the National Wrestling Alliance. So let's get into it. So when I first started collecting belts, I started with a 2mm belt World Heavyweight Championship because I didn't know any better. And when I got it, it was thin, it was light, it just wasn't anything that I expected. So that was a lesson learned. Then as I started doing more research, I started finding out that some things are different, some more than others. This one here in particular, you can see that there is some discoloration right here, and maybe a little bit of discoloration right here. But this is I believe it's a 4mm belt. No, actually, this is 6. I've had a 4mm. It's not as heavy as this one. This is about a 6. So this one came from a gentleman that basically was trying to sell some stuff, and I was able to win this on a bid for about, I sold it for about, or actually I bought it for about, it was like $100 with the strap. Has one button here that I'm going to be fixing all this stuff. So so this one here, again, it's very heavy in weight. I'll turn it around so you can see the back. The back is pretty clean, pretty decent. You can see here, everything is good, So for $100 and getting a belt like this, that pretty much looks good, other than a couple of flaws here and there, is in my opinion, a good